We forgot to upload a video. Shit. Still the 7th. Still the sunrise. Different song. Put me down. It my lay. It did 2000 sick. Loose and found. Well, this is good, but the chorus is the best here. A bit less. Put me down. Tear me apart. You'll find nothing left. I fucking know where I came from. Like nothing can replace those lessons learned. Cause I solve my problem till the side of whoa, 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 whoa. That the skeleton, whoa, whoa, whoa. For so long is all I know, like frozen over the untitled. For so long, no one was listening. I dare them. I don't stop. Wrong lyrics. Back to Nature Corn. Link is your boy Ink. Welcome to Welcome to the show. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day on this 7th May 2025. And now I know what you're saying. Ink, you look like such in a good mood. What is going on? This is fatigue, ladies and gentlemen. This is fatigue. And it is one of the best feeling ever. I don't know if it's because I got ADHD, which is actually a superpower, right? And then the reason why we're not doing any more research on the ADHD people is actually because we're meta-human. What is a meta-human? Part of the Superman universe, right? Of course, I'm kidding. Wink, wink. Hopefully, you know, none of the CIA listening to that. I'm in a really good mood, right? Again, the fatigue is giving me the energy, the hope. You're running on fumes, so you have enough energy to keep on working, to keep functioning, but then not enough to go over and over there, which we just did. We just sidetracked it. So what I'm saying is kind of bullshit. However, I'm happy, and because I'm happy, this is all that matters, right? Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for agreeing with me. Thank God. So today we're talking about will. We're talking about not giving up. We're talking about working with what we have. It is 6:12 a.m. So we're gonna go sleep in about 2 sweet little hours. I got 80% batteries. I don't know how many batteries. It doesn't matter. However, when you're giving me sign of, you want some ducks? You want some ducks? Still standing, us. I thought I heard ducks going crazy. Well, what's supposed to happen one day or the other? Glad it's happening today, on the 7th May 2025. 2 days, 4 years of making content. And yesterday was a very specific day. It's very special in the wrong way. For so long, it's all I know. ADHD. Dawson over the untitled. For so long, no one was listening. I take my time to rest, to run, and to find the sun. The vows will stay the same. Dear God, give shame is the price we pay. Motion White TV, Motion White, which is phenomenal. So yesterday was a really special day. Why was yesterday was a super special day? No, it's not my birthday. No, it's not my wedding anniversary. I'm not even married, which is a good thing in a sense of I'm never going to be divorced. Also a good thing that I don't have to remember the anniversary of the wedding. It's a bad thing because we're lonely as fuck, right? And we're pretty good. We ate some pretty good chicken yesterday. Would have been nice to share. So today the song is "Set of Life" from Motion White. I'm gonna be honest and say I thought it is vocals, which means the instrumental isn't my thing. Yesterday, okay, so I want to come back on the event of yesterday. And I think that's quite important. I think that should have started with that. So now we're 4 minutes in, same bullshit. But once again, I'm fatigued, tired. We've been up since 1 p.m. yesterday. So that was 15 hours ago. Nothing to send. Fucking Motion like me. So fucking talented. How does it beef with Ronnie Radke Falling in Reverse will always be one of my favorite bands. But when I'm listening to this and I'm listening to the last album of Falling in Reverse, I have to admit that this is way better. Things like fall away into the light when numbness and pain are synchronized. There's a place beyond my eyes when others have gone us. Find a sign of Lord. Such a good song. So yesterday, I was going through depression. It was one of the nicest events that happened in a while, which was me going to the beloved, the lovely, the extremely talented, extremely That's undervalued, is that a word? Underrated. To fall away into the time when I'm missing pain not synchronized. If there's a grace beyond my eyes, other the death conduct, find a sign of life. Sorry, I'm having fun. If you missed the video where I said the kind of content that we're doing on this channel is it's whatever do it, fuck I want to do it. Okay. So I went to Skylar, and after mountains and mountains of compliment, kisses, praise, kink, degrading kink, which didn't happen, because PG-13, right? Thank God. So the life with no missing pain or synchronized. So I was there for 50 minutes. I would say 15 because I don't know if it's 10, I don't know if it's 7, but I'm gonna make it 15. That way, the people I'm gonna mention look less intense. I had 3 people from my community, 3 followers. Devon's life, there's a place beyond my eyes. And how do the dead find the sign of life? So we went, and it was really good, and I saw people that I care about, and for some reason this really made me feel loved and beloved. If you guys know me, you guys know that's one of my biggest flaw. If you wanna find my kryptonite, we're talking about metahuman and ADHD. Let's keep on this subject. Let's keep on the the subject is a good word actually. Yeah, let's keep on the concept of this, and we're gonna go with Another Life because Another Life is so good. And then we have Voices, which is also great. Most of my baby since 2017. The band was since 2006. We've been listening to them since 2017 with a song called Devil's Night. Huh? If I can't let you go, when darkness divide, with the picture of love was the truth, not a lie. We were begging for keep, but we both knew the cost, and the only way out, your heart-shaped box. 'Cause I hate that it seems you were never in love. That song, dude. I gotta focus, I'm sorry guys. This is possibly a odd video to watch. And it's a long video too, I have a lot to say. But this is not the weirdest video that I ever made, so. Improvements since 2021. Which is the first day I made content. And in 4 days will be 4 years. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Less than 4 days. The 7th or the 9th, that's in 48 hours. What am I seeing here? A little bit of sunlight. As I lay here alone, the dots on the page, the finest to conform. Could not play the game. We were bent over cry. Okay, let's focus because this is important. But I can't close my eyes to let don't let go. I hate that it seems you were never in love. Fatigue. I can't focus. I need some coffee. But I'm trying to stop coffee because I'm addicted to caffeine. And I love coffee, and I would kill for a coffee. I would actually go to prison for coffee. And I and me going to prison for coffee makes me wonder if they have coffee in jail, because if they don't have coffee in jail, then my addiction to coffee would be remedied in prison. Hear your love, and it's said and done. And it's time you without a part with us. As I see you love. Yeah, my headphones are fucked up. So sometimes you're gonna be hearing to eternity. Ah, so I go in and it motivates me, and I'm doing a TikTok live right that night, and I was possibly on for 3 minutes, and it made me realize just how um kind of not ready, kind of like in a bad situation, you know. And again, the depression. We're going through the depression a little bit right now. Right now, it doesn't look like it because we're fatigued, and it's a blessing. If I have to kill myself, not figuratively, of course, but if I have to make myself so tired that I'm not able to focus on pain, I'll do it. So I don't care. So it was actually beautiful. It was actually beautiful because we were vulnerable, right? So the depression was caused by a lot, but depression was caused actually by one specific event, which is the $13,000 we owe the government, but a bunch of instances where you put yourself out there. You put yourself out there for friendship. You put yourself out there for romance, and you put yourself out there for professional, right? And for a lot of people, that's pretty much it. Says in my head again, up in the world inside my own skin. They're calling me undone. So, so for a lot of people, with the romance, with friendship gone in their personal life and professional life, this is all that matters to them. This is their entire life resuming to three very familiar plot. It used to be religion. It used to be wedding. It used to be founding a family. I swallow myself. The future remain. You're just not the picture. I still feel the shame. You know, you see, this song is from Graveyard Shift, which was the first album we listened for them. You tell me to fly. I do it all inside, cause you know the same thing but time. Voices in my head again. Within me in the world I go and I can hear them now. Into inside my own skin. Don't know myself anymore. They're pulling me undone. I think I'm gonna change for Code. Code is actually better. Very, very different song. Very, very different mentality behind the song. But still fucking great. And if I don't headbang, but when I do, I headbang with motion in white. Oh. Well, I'm gonna be listening to the context. But my neighbors are there, and I want to be respectful, so. Did not find emotion in white, can you believe that shit? On it all, chemical, that makes me feel like I overdose. Dude's control is real. Of one mind, of one soul, reunited by a goal. So please tell message at the door, 'cause we don't have to feel alone and all alone. See, what they're talking about right now is Hive Mind, which is kind of crazy, but this is exactly what we're trying to say. I know you're saying, dude, there's no way that the song that you're listening to right now is amplified or significant of what you're saying. It is. Hive mind is the feeling of following a certain pattern in a certain society. And although it's a stupid concept, because you want to be different, you want to be individuals in a society where there's a collective of like-minded person, but if those like-minded person are being told a lie, then they're a like-minded person led by a lie. So what reunites us is a lie, politically speaking, religiously speaking. One mind of one soul, reunited by your code. So leave your message at the door, 'cause we don't have to feel alone. In of 1 month, but they will help the night and on to be entirely unknown on my own. I'm gonna be calling this video Rambles of a Tired Man. This is gonna be one of my magnus opus. One of my magnus opus. I don't know if this has anything to do with this video, but imagine, right? Hive mind. You're led by a lie. You remember when I told you about me? You remember that when I told you about me wanting to be more social, wanting to have a relationship, wanting to be more financially independent, right? Well, surprise, my neighbors here are feeling the same way. My neighbors up there feeling the same way. My neighbor down here are feeling the same way. And this is a hive mind. Doesn't matter how little the hive is, it's still a hive, right? And once again, if you're led by the belief that you need these to be happy, then you're led by a belief from a lie. And if a lie is dictating how you're acting, then you're pursuing or and not working. I'm trying to, okay, there you go. You're pursuing or you're pursuing a lie. Another word for that, you're procreating now. You're empowering a lie, right? Because then when you have kids, you tell them, hey, that's all you need to do to be happy, right? And then they have kids, and then they have kids, and they're telling those kids, here's what you need to be happy. And you don't remember where that concept came from. It is an hive mind. So there is this tank. Let's call it a tank. I want you guys to think about a tank. I want you guys to think about a pot. Like a big tank with a pot. And the top that is open. There's 5 monkeys in that tank, right? And they're lowering a banana. Or a bunch of banana. Because let's make it sweeter. A banana for 5 monkeys seem very little. So then what happened is the monkeys, right, are climbing to get the banana. But one of them is climbing, it gets housed down by a water hose, right? And then the monkey, because they're smart, they realize that every single time that they climb the tank to get the banana, they get injured because it hurts, right? And then they realize that it's not only the monkey that's climbing that's getting hurt, it's everybody. Then the monkey, there's another monkey that doesn't realize, and he climbs, and then other monkeys are pushing him down because they say, no, I don't want to get hurt, right? Then what you start doing is you take out one of the monkeys and you replace it with new monkeys. Once again, the new monkey will see the bananas, he's trying to go up, but the other monkeys, they climbing it down. And after a little while, right, there's 5 monkeys that have never been hoses down. They just know that they cannot climb up because there's something gonna happen. They don't know what's gonna happen, but they know that something's gonna happen. This is all you need to do. Dictatorship. Monocracy, royalcracy, right? Why did the king had some dumbass called farmer? Because their only power wasn't number, it wasn't money, because money didn't mean shit back then. Their only power was knowledge. Say the lies. When you realize that, you realize a lot of shit, right? This guy's my boss. At first was the owner. So people always judge him for being an owner, for having cash. Then during the pandemic, he lost it all, and he became a manager, right? And then people still judged him for being rich, but he was at the same level as us. And then he tasted the sweet nectar of success, and he lost it, right? We're still chilling like shit. Why am I saying that? I don't even know. I'm tired. Give me a break. My home, I take myself to fight the lies. Don't fucking stop the video. I'm not gonna restart this. I'm gonna go sleep if I can restart. Or if I have to restart, I'm going back to sleep because I need it. So yesterday, let's go back to the subject, right? Because it's a ramble of the tired man, but the ramble has to lead somewhere. Otherwise, you're just swimming in circle and you're gonna end up drowning, right? So, I go into the live and I feel like I'm too tired, right? And then I'm posting videos, and yesterday was supposed to be a day where we celebrated because we started 2 months ago with 700 hours on Twitch. They wanted 100 hours today. This morning at 5:32, we reached 99 hours and 58 minutes. So I'm 2 minutes under the limits, which means I can stream again. Yeah, it's supposed to be super cool. But then, with depression, we took a break from streaming. We took a break from being live. Now, I've always been like that. I've always said, you know what? Doesn't matter what you do, as long as you're streaming, as long as you're live once a day, you're still present, right? You're still present. That's the most important part. It's not how much you work. It's not how hard you succeed. It's not how much you carry the team. It's the fact that you showed up. Because there's a bunch of motherfuckers that are not gonna show up, right? And yesterday I was exhausted. I determined it's a live stream, and I was fucking exhausted, right? And I couldn't handle it anymore. I had a little breakdown. Your homie cried. Warm, salted tears. My favorite, right? It's funny. I know that when you're crying sad tears, you're salty. And if I remember correctly, when you're crying happy tear, you're sweet. And I wonder why. Did you ever wonder why? Just me? Okay, well, that's life, right? I have to protect the screen because it is disgusting. Because I eat like a pig. Pimple. And I want to show you the sky because it's gorgeous outside. So yesterday we have a little, and I'm kind of forcing myself to make content because I want to make content, right? Because technically speaking, okay, so the biggest problem that I had over the last year, and how far can we go in this one? How far can we delve in this video? How deep can we dive in, right? Before we lack oxygen. Oh, I don't like this song. Me no like it. Yo no quiero el calzón. También. Oh, let's go with let's go and Bring Horizon Throne. Actually pretty good. I'll Leave You Choking, Forever With You, But Unbroken. Pretty good song. Came out with the album That Is Spirit, which was in 2014. Great album. First album that I really analyzed. Before, I liked the song was good, didn't care about the album. This one, I liked Bring the Horizon so much that we face it. Remember the moment you left me alone and broke every promise you ever made. I was an ocean, lost in the open. Nothing can take the pain away. You can throw me to the wolf. Tomorrow I will come back, leader of the whole pack. Keep me black and blue. Every thought wake me, everyone will build my throne. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Stick in the stone that you used to throw at. Build me an empire, so don't even try to cry me a river, cause I forgive ya. And the reason I still try. And again, we're talking about what? We're talking about being tired and giving up on making content. And what is the song? Throne. Of any single song I could listen to. Throne. Now, what you're saying. I'm saying, ain't you must be fucking brilliant because you were planning this. Homie. Take a deep breath, right? Open your eyes, pinch yourself because you're possibly having a nightmare. I'm not that good. I'm close to being that good. I'm inches away from that good, right? But I'm not that good, sadly. I wish I was, right? And I wish all of this was bullshit. Just to reach this song, so I could approach this subject with this song. And then I would waste your time here and I would talk about nonsense, right? Until we reach 2 songs from this other song and I would remember the other song. And then only thing I would have to do, right, is to wait for 2 songs. And then the subject that I supported, the concept of the song, would be perfect because this would be the concept that we're talking about in the video. But there's a little problem with this concept. Holy shit, look at this. Look at this, guys. Wow. There's no problem with this concept. If you don't know the song, right, then you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Have you ever think about that? Maybe not, right? It's funny. I was supposed to do this video, right, and I was supposed to be sleeping at 6 because it was supposed to be raining or cloudy at 6. And when it's cloudy, your boy gets to sleep in. Why? Because your boy wants to film the sunrise, but when there's no sunrise to talk about, your boy doesn't have to film. And because your boy doesn't have to film, he can sleep. The only reason we're up right now is because we want to sleep. We wanted to film a sunrise that could have not happened. And now this whole video is about giving up, making content. But then I'm seeing this, I'm listening to music, I'm playing 3 times my favorite game, I'm filming a video with a beautiful landscape. I'm filming said beautiful landscape. Life couldn't get better. If I tried to. And trust me, I tried to. No, I have to go, no, I got to say math. What's that song? No gracias. Ocean White Soda House here. Not my favorite. Breaking Young is good. Break. Just like, oh yeah, it's good. Holding On to Smoke is actually pretty good. Somebody told me, yeah. Somebody told me, yeah. Es un canción increíble. Am I speaking Spanish? Because I can. Why aren't you speaking Spanish? Oh, because you can. Okay, cool. How does it feel? Cool? Yeah. I love this. Oh my god. This is what I need to heal. Spend the whole night drowning in sorrow, drowning in sadness. All I need was that. My back to just know your name. 17 tracks, and I had it with this game. Aim. Cause breaking my back just to know your name. Everything closer to live like this. Everything closer to know you, my man. There's everything closed in a place like this. I wanna have everything closed in a place like this. Bring it back down tonight. Until I do the room, my. Cause somebody told me that you had a boyfriend, looks like a girlfriend, and then I didn't tell you we're in a bachelor, in a compilation. I got potential, rushing around, breaking my back. So yeah, yesterday we were talking about that, right? And then it's supposed to be super cool because we did do a TikTok live yesterday, and I didn't go live in 3 months. So on TikTok, on Twitch, I couldn't go live for 3 months. I went live on TikTok, but TikTok is very different because it's technically not going live. It's technically being social. With Twitch, I'm going live, I'm streaming because I'm spending 6-7 hours with nobody coming to the stream. So I'm talking to nobody, like I'm doing right now, right? On TikTok, if I have nothing to say, all I have to do is wait for people to come in, ask them how they are, bring a conversation. We had a freaking mother trucking live about a week and a half ago. Yourself to me, and it was at 2 o'clock. Let's say maybe, please. And it was at 2:30 a.m. Because it was 2:30 a.m. We ended up talking about rice because all I could cook was rice without making noise, right? And I'm a good neighbor. I want to try to be. I know what you're saying, dude. It's 6:30 a.m. You're not a good neighbor. If you had a boyfriend, looks like a girlfriend, it would tell you we're in a Alaska, in a compilation. I got potential, rushing around. Told me. Now you know the best thing about this. This at 8 o'clock is gone. So at 6, it's 6:30 right now. So an hour and a half I'm making content, and after that, then she'll rushing around. Nobody told me you had a boyfriend. Looks like a girlfriend. None to tell you were in a blaster. It's not constellation. I got potential. Rushing around. Amazing. What's next? What is next? More rambling for sure. So we were making content, and I was like, dude, what is the point, right? And then the truth is, what is the point? And I mentioned this a little bit yesterday, right? Because I had people that are there for me, and there's a reality of people that are super there for me, and I'm super super thankful that people are there for me. That's the only thing I'm getting though. It's human connection, right? And human connection, as much as we're loving them, doesn't pay the bills. Human connection doesn't make you feel less lonely on a Friday night alone drinking wine. Human connection, human connection doesn't mean shit when you're posting a CV, because you don't want to be reliant on people to pay your bills, right? You're a man, you're a capable man, you have 2 legs, 2 arms, the biggest nose of your building. You speak both French and English, sometimes you speak Spanish, but you're pretending like you know what you're talking about. You have 28,000 videos of you talking about bullshit on your channel, right? To the employer doesn't mean shit. It's okay. It's okay, right? And then yesterday was for the first time. I didn't tell myself the question. I think the question that you're using is actually quite different. Out on the highway, I've been dealing migraine. Boy with you, grain. Oof. So we didn't ask. I think the question that you're asking is very important. I think the question is, if the question is, what is the point? If the question is, why bother? The question is, when do we start? When do we start is the best. The question we had was, why bother? Which is, again, middle level. Why? Because why bother will be easy to find reason as to why. Well, because you've been doing this for 4 years. Well, because you have people that are caring about you. Well, because today you were live for 7 minutes, 10 minutes, and people came for you. Right? Why? Because some people are worried about you. Right? And even though they won't listen to a video of me rambling for an hour, they still care. They still care. It's not how much they care. It's always going to be about if they care or not. And they care. You know? I had this girl who I had a crush on. And she was also going through something, right? And it's always the question of, does she like me? Does she not like me? Because when she's good, she likes me. When she's not good, I don't exist. You're starting to doubt yourself, right? And that's okay, it happens, right? Yesterday I was asking myself, what is the point, right? And yesterday was the easiest thing. All I had to do was play 2 games where I just grinded, so microphone off. I played 1 game where I have to grind, but this game is a game that was popular in 2012. Nobody gives a shit about it, right? Why are we playing this game? Because I might be the only motherfucker on YouTube to have footage of this game. What is the meaning of this? What is the importance of this? I just want to be on top. I'm not. I don't know. But I think that most of the time when you do something, you don't know, right? And maybe that is the answer we're looking for. Maybe, why bother? Maybe the answer should and always has been, I don't know, right? Maybe that's the right answer, and pretty sure that's the right answer, right? Because we always talk about, if you're waiting for something to be an obligation, a need versus a want, you don't really want to do it. I need to do this because I need to pay bills. Well, okay, it's a necessity. Do you really want to do it? No. We're talking about something that puts food on the table. We're talking about survival. Because without money you don't eat, without eating you don't survive, without if you don't survive you die, and when you die, it's game over. And no matter what you accomplished before, no matter the level you are, no matter the amount of time that you saved the princess from a Kappa or a Bowser, it doesn't matter, because you will die, you know. So then we talk about that, and because I was working and I wasn't listening, I listened to my own content, because I was like, you know what, you need motivation, and maybe, just maybe, the motivation that you're looking for is in your own video. Because, believe me or not, one of the hardest moments I had over the last 2 months, we're talking about 2 months, we're not talking about 1 week, we're talking about 2 weeks, 2 months, I was having my phone full because, again, we're filming and we're filming and we're filming and we're filming. And then we're done with that filming, we're filming some more, right? We don't stop work because there's no stopping to work, because when you stop, it's death. And when you're dead, all the effort you put in don't need shit, right? And one of the hardest things that happened was I went to clean my phone. And I saw all the picture of food that I take. And I had this almost 1 year of content. I remember this video. Hey, I remember doing this. Oh, this was good. This I remember. Oh, this was a great evening. Oh, this is the fucking 3rd year anniversary. I remember that. And I saw a guy that truly enjoyed doing what he was doing. And at that time, I didn't feel like I was loving what I'm doing. Do you think, again, we're talking between us, right? Maybe that's too much information. Maybe I should show my penis instead. Right? I'm gonna made it. In the morning, I'm gonna born. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go. Garden. Alright, Chase. Brother, you went on your drive. And you broke my heart. Apart, and that's a fact. Needed that. Need all my done. Need motives on my bone. Shit it with my cat. Hey, every move that I make, every promise that I make. Be there for you. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes to be there for you. When life is a mistake, feelings that I cannot shake. To be there for you, I do whatever it takes. I think I'm gonna go with Myself and I. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Myself and I because it's a really good song. I'm gonna go with Solitary possibly. So now we have this little bit of a tidbit. The first song that I like that I'm gonna put it on. But I have to find a song that I like. And so far, doesn't seem like it. The plus of having an underground artist. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go the basic white bitch route. I'm gonna go on the account, right? We'll go on the account. If we can, if they allow us. I'm gonna go in the videos. I'm gonna go in populars, right? And there's gonna be In My Sleep. Creature is actually really good, so let's go with Creature. Yeah. I'm my favorite song. Of course, an ad. We respect that. Underground artist trying to make a living. Go ahead, my bro. Go ahead. With a corporation, I wouldn't give a shit. No, that's a guy that I know because I listen to his music. I don't mind. I'm go for It's 3 o'clock, time's running out. I'd rather sleep than and write all about how I'm depressed, how to get out. Kind of what we're talking about. Okay, work out, I'm a mess, I guess. When I'm thinking and they stay impressed, I'm a mess, a bless. Missing is all that I kiss. I'm trying to do it all alone. Lord, I never gonna do it on my own. I don't take on the phone. No, gonna carry on, no, not so, or maybe just a bit. I'm gonna really much about it. I'm gonna do the 10, I'm gonna do it. There's no chorus in this one, right? Does the energy around you ever gets? Does it? 2017 was the year that I thought I'd kick the bucket underneath. After his cat. What do we want to listen to, right? See, before you say this is a weird video, somebody would do a live, a TikTok live, or a Twitch live, or a YouTube live, or Snapchat live, or Instagram live, or a porn up live. Yes, I do live. Thanks for asking. I would know myself. I got kicked out of the website for horror porn. All I did was show my face. Bit of bullshit if you ask me, but hey, true story. Okay, not that true. Not that true of a story. Kind of a true story at all, but still. I'm looking for something and I'm not finding shit. Maybe we don't have the same face. Look at this, look at this. Look at this, look how close they are. You see this? Look how close they are. Because their neighbor's feeding them. And I can complain, right? But no, because then I get to film them This is more free content. How to film nature corn, how to film nature, have neighbors. How to film it for free. Well, have neighbors that are feeding animals. They're feeding XYZ. Oh, there you go. We went with latest and not most popular. Suffocate, all I ever be. Cold. Cold is good. Cold is good. Myself and I, that's what we're looking for. I think I'll be. But I'm saying Mr. Tyree, so my heart is saying Mr. Tyree, but my ears are going to my eyes. And usually I don't mind, but I'm tired. It's a fucking nightmare, right? So then, because we're gonna continue with our subject, right? Myself and I, tipping in the sky, in the stage, shit, and didn't fucking buy. And then Jenna did it for the time. To go sleep. When we started this, and we're already 40 minutes in, so let's finish. So yeah, so last night was the question of why bother, right? And then for 4 years I've been telling you the same speech, right? I don't need to be popular, I don't need to be famous, I don't need money. I want to do something that I love, right? I always told you that I was a hard worker, right? And you can tell that I'm a hard worker because I constantly post, right? And then people say, hey, dude, you're posting old content, why are you reposting videos? And I give them a challenge, find this video before. And again, because it doesn't exist, right? But all of this hard work doesn't mean shit if you give up, right? So now, are we making content because we're stubborn and we don't want to give up? Or are we making content because I truly want to do it? I was seeing some of my friends, right? And it's so weird. It's so weird because when I started making content, I was seeing my friends. This is a shitty attitude. This is a shitty thing to say, but I think it's pretty normal. There's many time where I have people coming to the live and then making content themselves because I inspired them. So of course it's honorable, it's nice, right? But then you're like, dude, if you're making content, you're not gonna come to the stream anymore. So I lost a viewer, not because I was not good, but because they start making content, right? And then you feel the pressure to come and see them because they can see you, right? But then you can't come and see them because you're a single person versus 10 people. So what do? You don't do shit. And because you don't do shit, what happened? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing, but you lost something. Now, I've had a couple of people, and it's funny because it's actually four ladies too. Means we're talking to a lot of ladies, not a lot of dudes. If you were questioning my sexuality, here we go. I know a lot of you guys possibly are. Not sure as to why, but hey, justify myself for a bunch of people that don't deserve it. Why not? All alone, without you, without you, without you, without you. I think I'll be better off alone without you, without you, without you, without you. I don't mind when I sleep all alone without you, without you, without you, without you. I think I found the antidote. I think I found the other rope. I think I found it hook and hope. Tired of trying to find a way. Tired of all these darker days. Almost on a fucking day. Done too shallow. Then turn my mind too shallow. I'm tired that it, but it's too shallow. It's dark and it's swallow. Your kiss is my remedy. Oh, don't just believe don't be. I know that you're mad at me. Then don't like having these. I think I'll be better off alone without you, without you, without you, without you. I don't mind when I sleep all alone without you, without you, without you, without you.